Next up, on the open stage, someone that's very ready. Please welcome Hal.
Thank you. I knew what number I wrote my name next to. Lara, thank you for that, and I apologize if I swear in front of your little one.
She likes it.
Wonderful, then she is going to enjoy the hell out of me on the mic. I wrote this poem about 12 months ago, and I wish I never had to write it. If anything comes up for you, just be however you are. If you need to leave, if you need to cry, whatever. So I was sitting in a field surrounded by about 10,000 people at Eurydice Dixon's memorial, and this came to me, and it's called Silent Vigil. So many gathered to remember her, so angry, so strong, so tired. Women, men, and children gathered to mourn the loss of one so young, so amazing, so needlessly gone. 10,000 faces lit by flickering candles in silent vigil. I wish this was all it took to change the world. Men are taught the emotion of the teeth, tearing, biting, wounding. Women are taught of the tongue, soothing, languid, verbal. We can learn to speak together. This need not be different. We can be better. Girls do not need to be taught how to be safe. They know it all. From beware of where you walk, how you talk, and what you wear, to have your phone on you and your keys through fingers like Wolverine's claws. We need to teach our boys how to be kind to each other, how to talk about emotions, how to accept no and back down. We need to teach ourselves all of this too. We aren't unthinking animals to rut and kill without control. We can reason and learn and unlearn and learn anew. We must. For if we don't, more lives will be lost, more tears shed instead of laughter shared, more candles burnt in silent vigil. We must do better. I'm just going to take a moment. So this one doesn't have a title, but it was my birthday a couple of months ago. And as is my charmed existence, I ended up writing poetry in an orgy. And so this is what came out. I like how the loudest laughter was from those who know me. My friends are paired and trioed on mattresses on the floor. Fire starter plays softly in the background. Giggles, kisses, silence. Thuds of fist on flesh. Groans and moans of pleasure. Negotiations flow from honeyed tongues. Love and respect flies free. No hand grasps muscles unwelcomed. No palm slaps skin unasked. No touch without consent. And if you think consent ruins the moment, you're not doing it right. Talk, joke, laugh. Hey, do you like my hand on your knee? And if yes, do you like firm pressure or soft? I would love for you to bite me. Is that something you're up for? Hi, I think you're rad. Can we cuddle? People want for breathers, sugar hits, water, and lube. People want for negotiations and comfortable positions. They want for space and breath and closeness of skin. Everything they long for can be negotiated, discussed, created. Consent is a muscle. It takes training and practice and unlearning old behaviors. But oh my, is it worth it? So amazingly worth it. To express your boundaries and be heard. To hear another's and respect them. To hear a no and celebrate it. It isn't a rejection of you, but instead a yes to themselves. To negotiate. Clearly create a connection that celebrates the needs of all involved. To have an interaction that informs your experiences from this moment forward. A breath of air. A clear look into what is possible. Consent is not an absence of no. It is clear and enthusiastic, with accounting for power dynamics, emotional and mental headspaces, timing and tiredness and energy and desires, understanding relationship agreements. Create. You deserve to be heard and celebrated. You deserve to have your boundaries and agreements honoured. You deserve to be safe. Thank you. I've just got one last short one before I shamelessly plug my new book. In April, a friend of mine passed away, and as I was at the funeral with tears streaming down my face, this poem came to me. Because it doesn't fucking wait for when I'm ready. Instructions upon my death. When I die, if I die before you, if the children are playing outside and laughing, let them be. Do not silence them with words heavy with mourning or flung from tongues trying to enforce funeral decorum. Do not fell one tree to encase me, nor snip a single blooming flower to adorn me. Take my body parts for those who need them. Do not gloss over my flaws and faults. Remember me as I was, broken and beautiful. Let the tears flow. If I know you half as well as I think you do, you will cry regardless of what I say. Keep the words short and sweet. People have lives to live. Send me out to a roaring rendition of Hallelujah and See You Later, Alligator. Put on a good spread. Provide enough rum to flood the parlour. Share my books so they can be read with strong coffees in busy cafes. But by all that is holy, if you do nothing else, let the children play. So I'm just going to take 10 seconds because I'm cheeky monkey. I released a chapbook at the start of this year and I have a couple of copies of it, but I released an ebook on Amazon last week and it's called 5 Stages and it is a thing that exists and I'm terrified. But yes, so if you like my stuff, there are multiple ways to get it, or you can just throw things at me and I'll give you some of my rough notes.
Do you have something?
Not of 5 Stages because it only exists on the internet, but I do have some of Love and Other Adventures, which is a collection of love poetry.
Which is great. I've read it. It's
amazing. Thank you.
So please come and see Hal if you want to buy a book in exchange for some sweet Dollary Roos. Another round of applause for Hal.